Just breathe, once you're down on your knees. Just breathe, yeah, you just gotta breathe. Yeah, you just gotta breathe. Yeah, you just gotta breathe. Cold tracking. Wasn't much fun that, so I go back. 3 trees through in an A-stack. And life hacks. Let's not revisit our panic attacks. Life's hard enough, so the tic-tacs. Keep clean and try jack. Feed the Big Mac. Tried that. And it's like back to back. Just breathe, just breathe, just breathe. Tell me what you feel. You're free, you're here, but you gotta breathe. Just breathe, just breathe. Lost your time. Just breathe, yeah, you just gotta breathe. Yeah, you just gotta breathe. Yeah, you just gotta breathe. See, lately I've been crying. What is happening to me? Just breathe, just breathe. Tell me what you feel.
The Mavericks are looking to defeat their Western Conference rival Golden State. in New Orleans, Louisiana. The Pelicans playing here with a home court advantage. Thanks for joining us as we get set to bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. And it's the Mavericks to start out. And here's Irving. Count it. And these two teams are both aggressive, attacking in transition.
Well, you've got to play to your strengths, right? But really, the league in general is looking for early offense. These teams, no different.
Gafford with the steal. Thompson looking for an opening. Pass to Gafford. Stolen by McCollum. Here's Messi. Over Davis. And too long on the shot.
How about that hard-nosed D in the paint right there? Nice job.
Impressive work protecting the basket. He held his ground nicely on that
one. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Here's Messi. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2. Greg, one of the best assets of Zion Williamson is his versatility.
And the combination of power and skill, it's obviously unique. And what I love about him is he's making better and better decisions. He's become as reliable as he is explosive.
McCollum outside. Back to Murray. That's in, coming off the assist from McCollum.
One second, Vito. What the fuck is damn? Me shit. Got it.
You know, even against tight defense, Murray has a number of ways he can score inside. He's not the strongest guy there, but he's flexible and creative.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
A little bit ago, Willie Green and I were able to chat. Now, when it came to Kyrie Irving, Coach said trying to contain him tonight won't be easy. He told me Kyrie is a fantastic player, but I feel confident that our guys will be all over him tonight. Pretty strong words, guys.
Okay, David, thanks. 4 on the shot clock. Messi off target from outside.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off. Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. There's a screen by Washington. They get it back. Thompson outside. And a wide open look for Irving. Money from the wing.
Gotta get back.
Irving's got 7 points in the game.
Never lacking confidence. Zero hesitation from Kyrie there.
Pass to McCollum. From deep three-point land. Thompson with the rebound. Mavericks leading by 3. Well, we know the Mavs are so adept at hunting the matchups they want.
What the fuck was that about?
They're patient and methodical.
Yeah, they never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know.
Oh, wow.
It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
Here's McCollum following the score by Dallas. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And GA, what you have to admire about C.J. McCollum is he is the consummate pro.
Yeah, at this stage of his career, he's the adult in the room, and he's grown into a connector on the floor while still being that professional scorer. Your classic combo guard, C.J. McCollum can play off the ball as a shooting guard, but also can run the point at times, a valuable piece for this team.
For your Jones. Hawkins.
Here's Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Yes, sir. AD threw it down easily.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Mavericks?
So far in this one, guys, it's been the shooting, in particular from mid-range. That has been huge for them.
I'd rather the meter shit back than this type of shit.
What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. To the surprise of some, Eric Lively.
Hey, I'm a newbie on this hoe. I need to change this little circle shit the way that shot shit. I should have went back to the arrow. It's only my second game on this hoe.
Expectations in a big way, and because of his shot blocking and energy, running the floor, rim running, and the like, he's earned himself some nice minutes as a contributor.
Yeah. Oh shit! Come on.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Oh, come on. Don't do that.
Second, separating the shot clock and game clock.
I didn't see that this time. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Here's Alvarado.
Oh, why you?
And that's out of bounds. New Orleans.
You get up top.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
We just gotta do the icon.
Pass. He got away with one there.
Here's Alvarado. Oh, and he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
Good shot.
An ideal way to end the quarter with momentum on your side.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. Mavericks lead by 5. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from New Orleans. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And guys, what's your take so far on the Mavs?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
Here is Hawkins. Still yet to score. Here's Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
Yeah, and quick and shifty there off the bounce. Fluid with that shot motion as well. Williamson continues to impress.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, the Pelicans are putting the ball in Zion Williamson's hands. He said, I'm just playing chess within the game, seeing how the defense is guarding me. I'm going to pick my spots. My teammates trust me to make the right decision, but they also trust me to be me when that time is right. Kevin, I'll let you be you.
And I love when you are you, David. Thank you so much. Here's Williamson. Spencer Dinwiddie picking up that last basket. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Basket, good. And Greg, you think about what they call float game. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
I mean, it's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, runners, often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal.
trailed by 7. Screen by Jones. Pass to Olynyk. Alvarado with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 10-footer finds the target. Alvarado's got 5. You know, Greg, it's been great to see the Pelicans get to the next level these past few seasons, hasn't it?
It has, and they've become one of the deeper teams in the NBA over that time. It's not just about one guy. There's talent up and down that roster.
A nice shot by Irving.
Not the best of shot selection there, but you know what? You do not look a gift horse in the mouth.
Back to Williamson. Plays it up and banks it in. Williamson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
As you expect, Zion getting forceful and dominant inside.
Pass to Alvarado. Outside, Jones. Williamson with it. Olynyk inside. And it's blocked.
That didn't go out at all.
3, Marshall. It's hauled in by Hawkins.
Oh, good shit.
Pelicans trailed by 5. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. And the call will be against Najee Marshall. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
.158 left in the first half of basketball. Williamson looking it over. 4 on the clock. There's the lob to the hoop. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Substitution on the court.
Mavericks leading by 5. Left side, Williams. The steal. And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it. McCollum with the ball. Williams picks him up. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And I love how active McCollum is. Superb at drawing contact on the way up.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game. Boy, you look at these role players the Mavs have, Clark. They've done a great job.
They really have, Kevin. I mean, the front office identified who the players were that could best play with their core stars. Needed defenders and guys that could catch and shoot the 3. They went out and loaded up the roster with those perfectly fitting role players.
And Davis puts it in.
3 points.
Hey, he'll drop that 3 on you if you don't respect Davis from out there.
Here's Messi. On the wing, Murray. New Orleans moving it around. 6 on the shot clock. Floats one up. Here's Messi. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. The Pelicans shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually.
Oh, you got to hit that, Messi.
And, you know, whenever they get into a stretch where it looked like maybe they would turn it around at the line, they would immediately take a step back.
Now the Pelicans have lost in the first round GA of the playoffs in 2 of the last 3 years.
And with how good the West is right now, they knew they couldn't stand pat. They felt the urgency to make some changes this offseason in order to take the next step.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. 8-point game. Now here's Murray. 26 seconds left to play here in the half.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Irving for three. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
And so it's Dallas, with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And we'll be back with you shortly. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And so it's New Orleans with it. They trail by 6. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The Mavericks at last season's trade deadline added length by acquiring Daniel Gafford and P.J. Washington. Coach Jason Kidd says they help on both ends. Gafford has the ability to roll, he has great hands. P.J. can put the ball on the floor and guard 1 through 5. And then defensively, they both bring physicality. Kevin?
David, there is an argument to be made. That was one of the best trades that
Missy.
this league has seen in a very long time. Here's Irving. Makes it off the glass. Irving's got the lead up to 8 now for Dallas.
No fault with the defense there. Sometimes Irving is just too much and too good, even from in close.
Down low. Pulls up. That misses off the backboard.
Boy, great effort on defense there against a guy who typically makes that.
Like we were just talking, P.J. Washington has improved his defense, hasn't he?
He really has been intentional about getting better at that end of the floor. And, you know, he always had a good foundation for potentially being an outstanding defender, but then he put the work in. You know, he does a great job with his positioning. He's got excellent positional size, and because of all of that in his work, he's a versatile defender now that can make an impact at that end of the floor.
Irving can't hit.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Williamson. It's good. 6 points for Zion Williamson.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Well, the long stride there gets Davis inside quickly, and the defense really unprepared to deal with him, and he gets to a shot.
They grab their own miss. On the wing, Murray. Lock at 6. Here's Misi. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Dallas leading by 10. And he's going up for the alley-oop. To the inside. Here's Washington. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's going to be on Zion Williamson. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He wants to talk to his guys. Free throw good from Washington. And you know, Clark, you look at the switch the Mavericks hit last year. This is a team that has certainly bought in.
It's pretty clear, Kevin. They believe in their coach, and they know they can make it to the finals.
Bro, now come on now. You got to make the layup.
They play as more than the sum of their parts, that's for sure.
Like, that's the group shit.
Cohesive group.
Pelicans trailed by 13. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray.
Number 13.
And so it's Dallas with it. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. And it's Davis finishing it off.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Greg, as you were saying, beyond the blocks, what makes Anthony Davis special on defense is the way he navigates the floor.
Kevin, most bigs can get picked on in pick-and-roll action. Davis, though, too quick and smart to take advantage of. He can slip screens, hedge, switch, and recover like he's a 3-and-D wing.
Guys, that's a more reliable shot for Murray than a pull-up jumper. I like to see him fire away in that situation.
Pelicans trailed by 14. Pass to Williamson. Out to the right wing. Fires the 3. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Dallas with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Thompson misses. And here's New Orleans now. And here is Williamson. Discarded by Davis. On the wing, Murray. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Come on.
Here's Gafford. It's blocked. And it's McCollum in the corner. It's up a 3. And they get it back. It's McCollum on the wing for the 3. That one, no good. Mavericks leading by 14. Davis, that's for 2. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
4 seconds left. That one, no good.
Come on, bro.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And there's a whistle that goes on Herbert Jones. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Intercepted.
Great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy 2 if the defense wasn't there.
That one drops for him.
Well, that's just the pure strength and explosiveness of Williamson. Easily finishes there through the contact.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Checking in for the
Dinwiddie for 3. An absolute bomb from 3-point range.
Boy, confident and composed. Dinwiddie did not get nervous pulling up from a different area code that time. He's got in the gym range.
Pass to Olynyk. Now Hawkins. New Orleans moving it around. He doesn't hit that one. Great D that time from
Gotta make the layups, fella.
Mavericks leading by 15. Christie can't make it. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
And here's McCollum for 3. And Lively pulls it down.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Now here's Williamson. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. No good from Irving. Pelicans trailed by 13. Pass to Alvarado. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Messi. A floater.
Oh, wow.
Davis looking for an opening. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Well, there's no question, and he welcomes this, that Anthony Davis shoulders a heavy load on the defensive end.
And he should, and he does. I mean, he's a true anchor. He protects the rim. He can guard out on the perimeter. He communicates well. He's got an excellent basketball IQ. And he's a guy that can cover up a lot of mistakes from his teammates.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
P.J. Washington.
And you know what makes Zion so much fun is that I don't think there's a comp for him. The combination of power and skill, you throw in that he's a lefty, and we've never seen someone like him in the league.
Mavericks leading by 14. Irving, a good look. That's short off the rim. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
And on the way from Irving for 3. Dallas, no good that time either.
Well, in most games, he can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time.
What?
That's his first foul.
Come on, bro. His feet weren't set.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Irving from long range. Outside for Davis. Dallas, no good that time either. Pelicans trailed by 14. Here's Murray. And it's sent back by Irving.
Excellent anticipation from Kyrie that time on the block.
And Gafford throws it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and power.
Pass to Messi. Back to Williamson. Just 5 on the clock. There's the triple. And Davis sends it back.
Expert timing by Davis on the block. Right when the ball was at its apex, he got it.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He knows every possession is critical now. 1:51 left in the 4th quarter. Pelicans trailed by 16. A 3 from McCollum. No good. Now the Mavericks with it. Thompson for 3. It's intercepted. And a fast break now for the Pelicans.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Mavericks.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Lord have mercy.
They certainly weren't coasting, despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though, when everything started to look a little dire and really put the hammer down.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Davis.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel. And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Pass to Messi.
Come on, Messi.
Back to Murray. Gafford with the steal. Thompson outside. Over Murray. Out to Thompson.
God damn.
Rejected by Murray.
Murray is tireless on the defensive end, and you don't want this guy guarding you because he's so pesky. What a rejection.
Here's Williams. for three. And no good that time.
Yeah.
Good game, bit out.
There stops the clock and puts the other side on the line.
Yeah, inexcusable. I mean, he's got to know not to take any chances there. That's just a
Gotta make
terrible
layers.
foul.
And so he makes both from the line. 27 seconds left to play in the final quarter. It's stolen by Alvarado. Here's Robinson Earl. Here's Williams. Pass to Marshall. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. And the Mavericks lead by 14.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
Puts up a deep three. Off the mark. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, GM.
Definitely gotta switch this meter up.
Participated. It's been a pleasure to announce. We'll see you next time. I wanna be with you. Only for one night. I wanna be with you. Money up, okay, you match my vibe. I wanna be with you. For sure. For you, I make them cry for you. I can't get tired of you, desire you. I would follow you if there was five of you, no lie to you. For you, it's like I'm 5 years. For me, for you, now I need a shot of you. Time with you, I do what I gotta do. I just wanna vibe with you, would die for you. Put them to the side for you. I ain't gotta hide from you. Then I make you. Had you out so caddy. G6 Scotty. The way you got it. Like a baji. Blast off fire. I can't pass off Stockton. Malone, come home, I was wrong, baby, I was lying. Blowing up your phone, what you want, you rapping, you know I'm sliding. You let me alone, I'd rather you do that than me outside. I ain't trying to talk, but I'm wrong, so what's going on, just be honest. What's going on, what's honest, you gotta know that it is. Only for one night, I wanna be with you.